Alright, bro. We back with another video, bro. This time we are watching people that share their secrets in Chicago. This is our first time watching people tell it. That nigga was ugly as shit.
Hi, my secret is I'm a hybristophile. I'm sexually attracted to stuff like murderers and serial killers, fictional or real life. And for me, it's the violence gets me off.
Nigga,
And,
why are we starting this? Why are we starting this motherfucking video with a what a furry?
I'm pretty much on the
motherfucking
sadistic side.
furry.
I'm just
talking
weird
about
like
shit
that.
like
And a lot of it's expressed
scary
through my
shit.
art.
Nigga, we came here, bro. I'm thinking
Okay,
she was gonna say like motherfucking
one
like
time
depressed.
I had this ex that cheated on
fuck?
me with some random girl. I found out who the girl was, started talking to her, and I started dating her as well as talking to my ex still. And I found out that she had a boyfriend, so I ended up dating him as well. So I ended up dating all three of them at the same time, and they didn't even know.
That's funny.
When I was 16, I had a roommate that she spoke English as well, but her mother language was Russian. And most of the kids in our boarding school spoke Russian as well, including her friends. So they would always come to our room and they would speak Russian to each other and look at me and giggle. I had a feeling they were saying things about me, but I wasn't sure. And then one time I got pink eye from another kid in school. And every time they came, they would make gestures to their eyes and look at me and laugh, and I was getting a little upset. So one night, she slept at her friend's room and I was alone. So I rubbed my face on her pillow a couple of times with the pink eye, hoping she would get it too, and she did eventually. I honestly don't feel that bad about it. They stopped making fun of my pink eye after that, so that's my secret.
Why?
When I was a little kid, when I was first learning how to clip my toenails, and my mom stopped doing it, I finally learned. I didn't know what it tasted like, a toenail. So the first time I did it, I ate all 10 of my toenails.
You nasty fuck.
Sometimes I think that I should have been a man because I'm so dominant. So when I see women, it's
you're big, so of course you're gonna be
damn,
dominant.
shorty. If I was a man, I would have told her ass up.
In 2009, I probably was the only one of my friends to buy Justin Bieber's album, but it was worth it.
Ain't no wrong with that.
Okay, so my secret is just about every time I'm in an elevator by myself, without fail, I'll pretend like I'm opening and closing the doors using my mind, kind of like the Force. And I'm also making the elevator go up and down using my mind as well.
I do the same shit
That's my
too.
secret.
I ain't finna fake. Sometimes I'll be in the elevator and I just be like, rise.
I feel like one secret I do have would be that I'm kind of afraid of rejection. I can give an example of this too. Anytime I would shoot my shot with a beautiful woman or a companion, it would be either three reasons why they would say no. Either they don't feel the same way, they feel like I'm more of a friend to them and they don't really want to lose that relationship, or it's because they just see me like a brother. And I kind of
friend zone you, bro.
But at
Friend
the same
zone,
time,
that's
it's just
what you call it, what the fuck? It's
Just
called
in
friend
there.
zone.
But at the same time, it's just
I got friend zone, my man. It is what it was and it was what it is, man.
I have commitment issues. Very scared of marriage. I don't trust nobody. I feel like everyone's out for self. Mainly because I grew up a sad and I've seen what's been done to a lot of males. I don't want it done to me.
People think I'm a really happy person and that I have my life together. but I actually really struggle to get out of bed every morning. And I have to tell myself that it will be okay, otherwise, I won't leave my apartment for days at a time. So it's not always what you see.
I don't really tell nobody this, but when I went to boot camp, my girlfriend, well, it was my girlfriend, she sent me a letter and broke up with me. But I ain't crying for anybody in the barracks. But when I went to sleep, I cried myself to sleep. So,
That is one ugly ass dude, bro.
For effortless shaving in one efficient stroke. Gillette, the best a man can get.
We're holiday ready with fast and reliable delivery, serving every address in America. USPS.
I sometimes pretend to be afraid of horror films because I don't know, sometimes I just want to be held by my boyfriend, but I'm really not scared because I really love horror films.
Wish I had it.
I thought I was going to kill myself 5 years ago, so I didn't make a plan for my future, and now I don't know what I'm doing.
It ain't funny, but that was unexpected.
So one time when I was maybe 5 or 6, I was in the grocery store with my mom, and we were at the cash register, and I stole a pack of Hubba Bubba bubble gum, and I got home, and I felt so deeply guilty for having stolen that it sat in the drawer of my bathroom for years and years and years, and I never ate it. And then, like, a couple of years ago, I finally threw it out, and I could never bring myself to eat it because I felt so guilty.
Nigga, bro, when I was like motherfucking like, I think when I was like 8 or 9, bro, it was back when them silly bands was popping, bro. So boom, my parents and I, we went to Walmart. We went to Walmart, right? And they was checking out their things and whatnot, and I saw the silly bands and I put it in my pocket. I don't know how I never got caught, but I put the silly bands in my pocket, right? And they checked the things out. We put the bags in the truck actually, and then we went home, right? And so I still got the silly bands in my pocket, right? My parents don't know. Well, they know now, but like they didn't know at the time. So what I did was, right, so in my room, right, I had a computer table, right? So I had the computer, and then like I had a whole bunch of space on the table, right? So I ripped the silly band papers, right, and I put all the silly bands in separate places, right? And then I was in the shower, right? I was in the shower, and my parents came in my room and they saw how I stole and placed all them silly bands on the table, right? And nigga, bro, I got out the shower, nigga, and I freshly got an ass whooping, bro. I smooth got a fresh ass whooping, bro. Bro,
So my
that would be
secret
my
is
last time stealing.
basically I got locked up for a domestic that I didn't do. So what happened was an argument had happened. I wasn't from this particular town. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go because I really don't like confrontation. So as I was trying to leave, this person was kind of throwing stuff, and pretty much I didn't fight or not whatnot, but I seen that it was going too far past words, so I called the cops for my protection. And I finally found a way to get outside, and I waited on the cops. Again, I wasn't from this particular area. I am from Chicago. And whew, the cops came. The gentleman barely questioned me. I actually did have red marks on my neck and everything. The next thing I know, another cop had showed up. They asked for my ID. Next thing I know, I'm getting handcuffed. The guy didn't even tell me what I was getting handcuffed for. I'm like panicking. I got PTSD, so I'm sitting here like, why am I getting locked up? I called you guys for my protection. I just wanted to walk away, grab my belongings. I've never been locked up. I've never been in trouble.
come to find out from other people that live in this particular area, this particular city, that if you look a certain way and you're from Chicago, you get looked at different. Too many people view Chicago as being bad if you're dressed in an urban manner. Like, they judge the book before getting to know you. So unfortunately, I was locked up for 3 days. Had a lot of nightmares. Got through it. Everything was dropped. I was cleared. The judge even apologized to me. It's messed up though, because I grew up on when you were in trouble, call the cops. Now I think differently. And the sad part is I know all cops ain't bad. But this is my secret. I got out of it, and I got out of it because I chose positivity, and I chose to go forward and not backwards.
I found
Charmin Ultra Soft is twice as absorbent, so you can use less.
Nigga, it's 1:43 in the goddamn morning.
I found out that slavery still exists. We are told that it doesn't. It is most times shunned away from. It is avoided. The fact that it being mentioned is ridiculed, but it actually still exists through the prison system. I unfortunately became a victim of a pen myself for 3.5 years for an event that never took place, and I depended on the system, trusted the system in order to find the truth and deal with the truth. And unfortunately, I was put back in a position to be made a slave again. We think that it has stopped because there's no more cotton fields. We think that it has stopped because no one's hanging from trees. We think that it stopped because there's no more ropes or nooses being made. We think that it stopped because there's no one wearing hoods that's saying Klansmen or anything of that nature. But it's actually now with a pen in a cell that has made slavery continue without the usual, the evident that will cause us to see it clearly. I was arrested and put in jail, incarcerated, for a crime that I allegedly committed. Caused me to be sitting in jail for 3 years and 3 months, begging for trial, no evidence. And the only thing that they can come up with after 3.5 years was a picture of a finger with a scratch on it with no Scantron and no other evidence to find me guilty of something so I wouldn't walk away with nothing. As again, I came up in the urban area. I was taught to watch out for gunmen, for rapists, for thieves, for murderers. I was never taught to watch the pen. As of today, I learned the power of the pen and the ones who use it.
I never thought of that.
Hey everyone, for those of you who are new, my name is Thoraya.
Alright, man, that's the end of the video, man. I will be releasing 17 more videos, bro. So go ahead and get your damn popcorns, nigga, and I will be bike.